decent options here. The Damwon Kia, if they want to head over there, is Canyon's just going to take the Udyr. All right.
Okay.
Let's see what Showmaker's going to pair with it. Can, of course, take away the Orianna for the attempted Orianna and Olaf matchup, as that's going to be the Seraphine. Now, this is really interesting here in the LCK.
Yeah, I really haven't seen a whole lot of it. The Gragas pick means we're going to have a little bit of a wet noodle fight in the top lane.
That's fine, though.
Too much damage there, but yeah, I like that. I like these slow games where you don't have to see crazy lane dominance or incredible aggression towards the top lane. We don't have to have extremely black and white, weak side, top lane.
Possibly get. He was in the brush, so I didn't quite get to see it. As having a look, Damwon Kia here towards the bottom side with very well-matched skins. That is the most important thing. As Scuba
eyes are on Chovy, right? So these two mid laners in a lot of ways have a lot to prove.
Well, Khan's going to prove that he's able to get a knock-up onto an Olaf, who then just runs away. Chaos Storm now going to do a bit of work. This will guarantee the Rift Herald, and Damwon Kia going to try and get that advantage back that they picked up early into the game, and now going for a bit of a reset. Showmaker clears out this minion wave in mid. Good knock up with the Searing Charge, as we've got the Ornn coming down. Rascal going to get knocked up. He's going to flash, but not able to avoid that CC.
The answer here, and so far so good for Khan. Despite being down on CS, he's made value happen in these team fights, and I think there's going to be many more.
Well, let's see what BDD can do as he comes in for a bit of a flank, but has to flash to get himself out of the way. Good knock-up, gets the Orianna, as we have a reset on the blue buff, and now it might be once again Force being caught out of position, and another Ragnarok used to
swinging around.
Certainly is. This is,
Okay, this time Canyon's
like
coming,
your
though.
YouTube channel, as we've got Canyon coming in here to try and prove us wrong, as Rascal gets a good double boot with his belly. And now BDD looking to try and lock down this Udyr, but not able to get too much. They will be able to lock him down in the end, but avoiding that cast was actually quite amusing. Canyon's going to bite off more than he can chew, though, as life just grand exits his way out.
Free up this lane quite a bit, force Canyon to be down here. He's going to commit in, teleport as well.
Chilling Smite comes through, as that's a fantastic ulti out of barrel as well, but Blade Call is good from Ruler, flash out from life, but he's still going to die. Canyon picks up the kill somehow, as now Khan, Shockwave very close to interrupting him. Not able to actually get too much else done there as the Victor takes down the Xayah. The bottom lane's now taken care of as Flawless in a whole host of trouble. He's going to be dead. Showmaker gets a double. And now Khan's just eaten some honey fruit in celebration, and BDD relegated to his turret. Yeah, Showmaker moves on over and is going to be able to avoid the Olaf for now. We've got Shirley coming down, BDD looking to try and take down that turret. Does sacrifice a bit of his health bar, but now we've got Damwon Kia as well, putting the pressure on. Supercharger forward, actually, from Ghost. As he looks to just make sure that they can't get there and defend. There's going to be a double charge. The ulti comes in. Canyon just from behind the turret, the bottom lane evaporates. And now Rascal now has to get underneath his inhibitor turret. Shirley going for the triple. He's going to need a head massage after this one as Canyon, they're looking to try and take this inhibitor. It's pretty early to get rid of this, as maybe they're going to back away, but no, that's the quadra charge. Shirley getting the ultra value as Gen G just looking in shambles after that.
Yeah, and now Damwon Kia are really pushing the tempo of this game to the next level, right? Canyon looking for crazy flanks, and I feel like Gen G actually need to respond. They respect their positioning here on the map. Showmaker actually getting left behind, has to flash.
Yeah, Grand Entrance not actually going to land as the Death Ray's doing a lot of work here. He gets bonked back with the cast, but still going to be a 1-for-1 as now Gen G have to get out of there. Rascal's going to be slowed down. He's now into the Baron pit, which is not where he wants to be. They do get vision of him as he's coming back around. Khan should be there. Canyon, in the meantime, is just trying to boot people with his bear form as much as possible. Gives him a big old thumbs up, and that is going to be Ghost grabbing another kill towards the top side.
Yeah, very well played. Showmaker goes down. Successful so far, especially by Lehens. We were talking about that earlier. He kind of pioneered it here in Korea. So look at this angle for Khan.
Yeah, Ornn comes in. They get the knock up under Ruler. The flash in from Canyon. Featherstorm isn't going to save you now. As into the backline goes Ghost. The Grand Entrance is fantastic as the ulti out once again. He gets the double kill off the back end. And my God, the healing is repugnant out of this Seraphine. As you might be tanky Rascal, but it just means that it's going to take a while longer to kill you, and you're not going to be able to stop this Drake from going down. Gravity field from over the wall as Life is looking to try and go back. They do secure the Drake, and it looks like Gragas will be left alive for now.
Yeah, this is total control of this game now.
And certainly looked pretty good as Canyon's chasing after the Gragas. It's a decent body slam, but of course you're never going to create enough distance. As Khan, yeah, he's moving on over. This is going to take a long time, ladies and gentlemen, so probably cue the Benny Hill music, but no, Ghost is going to come in. Rascal says goodbye, and now he's still trying to get out of here. Ghost is going to catch up in the end. Supercharger going to give him that movement speed, and so it's just a way too longer lane for good old Gragas to survive in. Certainly could take his sweet time, still.
The composition for Damwon Kia, it just feels too big to fail at this point. They have so many ways to set up fights. And every single time they push in onto turrets like this, they're pushing lanes in. If you try to respond as Genji, you're walking into jungle choke points, you're walking into choke points towards the Drake pit. And you're just asking to get totally clobbered by the CC, speaking of which.
Yeah, well, Ram doesn't find too much off the back end, but it's still going to create enough space in order to take down this second inhibitor turret here for Damwon Kia. Canyon, you can see, just being a bit of a bodyguard, running around in circles, doing what Udyr loves to do, pressing as many buttons as possible. And now Khan, he's real tanky, about 3,000 health, and he's just going to stand in front of these guys. Yeah, it's just looking like there's no options.
He's threatening them so much on the side, and when Rascal starts to challenge him, he just stuns him and walks away.
Yeah.
So hard to engage here if you're Genji. You can't. You have to play it slow, but you can't play it slow because there are minions killing your inhibitors. Second inhibitor going to go down here. And Genji, they have to be decisive here. Maybe a cask engage on the Khan.
Yeah, the Khan just going to series charge, gets himself out of the way. And look at the amount of healing and shielding and everything. As Beryl just pressed W as he's walking away. That's going to be enough. You can see they walk away with full health, take themselves 2 inhibitors, and no fight was even possible from Genji. And this is what the Udyr is supposed to do. You know, he's supposed to walk around with reckless abandon. It's like Mundo 2.0. Although Mundo did get a buff on this patch, so theoretically he could be his own Mundo. As Canyon's just going to walk past the turret. As is expected, we've zoomed out to check in to see where Rascal's going to be trying to teleport. He is looking to try and get in. This is a last-ditch effort, but I think this turret is going down before he even gets here as he's lumbering over as fast as he can. The on-horn from Khan is too strong, gets the knock-up into the backline as Ruler has to ult very early. And unfortunately, Canyon just gets behind him. The feathers do absolutely nothing. And the fight's breaking out on multiple fronts. Life goes in, but then notices that his team's just not there. They're trying to deal with this gigantic on, flashing on forward, gets the headbutt to lock down the kill onto BDD, and now Canyon is still just bopping onto Rascal, running around, doing the best that he can. In the meantime, this Nexus is going down, and there's nothing that this Gragas can do about it. Yeah, he wants to go back to scubaing, I have a feeling, as we've got teleports coming forward, and we're just playing with him for now as he flashes over the wall. Death rays come in, but unfortunately the Nexus does not last long enough to see the end of the Gragas. And our world champions do manage to lock down the series.
Damwon Kia bounced back in a big way. It feels like they had 2 back-to-back statement games, not only defeating the pretty strange, unique, Sion Udyr compositions themselves in game 2, but in game number 3...